With the new CBA, it's great, right? There's so much more money out there. There's so many more benefits. And I think when you're in a building era of your franchise, then it's wonderful, right? Like you have all this money, you just got to get people in. But when you're kind of already an established crew, you're trying to get all your core players and all the people, your pieces back under that umbrella. And so I do not envy Amber, Coach Steph, Kelly's job whatsoever this offseason.
Sophie Cunningham getting in on the action as she knocks down her first triple. One field goal made since the 9-minute mark, but it's how everyone else gets involved. Natasha Howard with a beautiful dive to the rim. Sophie Cunningham smothering defense on Alicia Gray. The double team comes over for BG. She has 5 seconds to work with. In and out. Bree Jones tried to get it up. That's blocked by Howard. They brought it over. So Danis plays her on the front side. Gets to the bottom, and there comes the help with Howard. BG puts it up, and it almost didn't matter. The defense, a big part of that is that young woman bringing the ball up the floor. Natasha Cloud is elite on the defensive end. This is what Cunningham does. Sophie giving him a punch off the bench. Head coach Stephanie White mentioned. Cunningham on the drive, gets to the rim. Almost another offensive rebound, though, by Boston, but Seattle has it. Oh, there is a Wolf right there, and it's stolen away. Clark up top. Lexi Hall pump, fakes Cook, and scores. Austin knocks it away. Cunningham hits the deck. Vaver forced 11 first-half turnovers cross-court. Here is Cunningham in transition 3, and Sydney Carlson set her up. The Fever have their largest lead of the nights. Favor closed that first strong. Can they close the second as well? Cunningham launches and hits a 3. Take that and get a deflection. It's just good ball movement, good spacing, and Aaliyah Boston inside demands so much. I don't see her writing anything down tonight. Cunningham on the drive into Stevens and lays it in. Tough finish. Sophie Cunningham doing a good job, just taking what the defense gives. Good post up on the strong side. Somebody needs to be catching that defense. That great defense by Kelsey Mitchell. Way off the mark. JJ to Enrique. Enrique trying to force it inside. Here comes Mitchell up ahead. Howard to the hole. When you win a couple games like they have, the overtime loss, they could have won that in Washington. They had a lead on the Aces. They should have won that game. And now, that is a big 3. Look at the pressure in the backcourt. They get into Evans. You don't often see that by a team up by 18, and it pays off. Just a lack of awareness right there. And Cunningham ready. Well, how's this for keeping the gas pedal down? You're up by 18. Here is Boston on a hand off to Cunningham. Head full of steam to the rim and a foul. Cunningham and 1. This is just a really good screen by Boston to give her a step. The switch. Sophie's having a good time. Austin with a shot clock down to 5. Cunningham tries to create and knocks down a 3. Caitlin Clark, who's played 17 minutes tonight back on the bench for Indiana. Ari McDonald running points. Boston. Here's Cunningham. Buries a 3 by Boston or off the bounce. Cunningham got it inside for Hull. Kick out. Here is Cunningham, who hits a 3. It's her 4th. Beaver fans have been waiting on Sophie Cunningham. She's had a lot of catch and shoot opportunities, and tonight McDonald. What a pickup she has been. Came in as an injury replacement player. And there's Sophie Cunningham. No fouls called. Another opportunity on the glass blast. Cunningham already has 1. Make it 2 when all else fails. Kelsey Mitchell coming down. Find her teammate, Sophie Cunningham. No passes, no problem. So talented. Had that Mamba mentality at Oregon and brought it here to the WNBA as Sophie Cunningham gets the birdie on Natasha Cloud and hits the 3. She's got 10 points. 3 Liberty players in double digits as the quick response from Cunningham. Here's Cunningham doing it again. Hits the 3. Here's McDonald, who has 5 assists. Starting at point with Caitlin Clark out day with a growing injury. Cunningham, another 3. Offense was not the issue for Indiana on Tuesday. They put up 84 points despite the absence of Caitlin Clark. Cunningham hit 5 threes, and it's her first tonight with Indiana. So Sophie Cunningham doing a really good job of reading the stagger. You have options off that, and she's reading the second. Vegas has done a nice job coming on the road, keeping Indiana Fever in check offensively and Sophie Cunningham. You cannot lose her. This is a really nice job here. Indiana. Look at the flare. It's a hammer action by Natasha Howard, who does a really can't hit the three, and Cardoso the rebound. Incredible ball movement, though. The quickness by Indiana that last possession. Mitchell jitters into the paint, leads it for McDonald, who scoops it in. We're still playing without Kelsey Mitchell. She's got the 5 fouls. Boston Cunningham. Yes, and a foul. Sophie Cunningham for Cunningham. Cheering. She sprints into the slot handoff. Or flip and knocks it down. She has shot it well from 3 for the Faye. McDonald, the hesitation. 1 to shoot. Cunningham gets it off at the buzzer. It was a great play. You brought it up before, though, and to Noy there. Double overtime game, and then a day game today. Cunningham again. Sophie Cunningham 3 for 3 from deep. Mitchell and Boston would combine for that. You'd never think this would be the score. Cunningham again. Sophie Cunningham has tied her season-high 16 points. Coming with confidence, and she has certainly been that from the jump of this game. She blocked 2 shots by Boston in that first quarter. That would have been 4 points. Deep 3 there by Cunningham. Boy, is she on fire now. And big-time screen set by Cunningham. Nice give and go. Dantas ends up all alone underneath. Bonner long ball rim out. Cunningham picks up the board. Here she comes. Sophie steps into the 3. Move. Is loving being in Indianapolis. She loves this team. She's feeling it on these. Cunningham hesitates, ball on the deck. Sweet dish inside for Timpson. Phoenix to get on her, and then the penetration right here. A little wrap around Lil Hook, but Phoenix doing a nice job on the boards. We talked about that leading by 107 to 17. You look at all the stats that you love as Cunningham buries staying hot. Buries another triple. A tough call, and here's going to see the shot by the 3-pointer against Copper. Sabi. Tough shot. Wasn't square. And here comes Indiana. Cunningham. Another 3. Oh my goodness. Sophie Cunningham. Indiana's been able to get the fast break going off the defensive boards. They are running, and Sophie Cunningham. She is shooting 5 of 6 from threes. Her just adjusting to not starting games coming off the bench. Cunningham draws the defense. Hall rolls in the corner 3. Indiana has won 4 straight at home as Cunningham rips it away. To-known break. Cole, running the left-hand side, dumps it back to Cunningham. And off the Chicago turnover again, just unselfish basketball. That's a textbook. Give it a go. Give it right back. Cunningham, a deep 3. She got it. Getting the roll. Cunningham. 1 to shoot. Cunningham again. Sophie Cunningham. Later tonight, Christine Williamson, Carolyn Peake, Monica McNutt. We'll have that for you. How about Sophie Cunningham with 2 of these wraparound layups helping tie the game at 42? Big game from Aisha Hines-Allen off the bench. Mitchell sprints into the lane, finds Cunningham. She got it on a 3, and it's a single-digit deficit. And Cunningham's got to hurry. Lobs it up. Timpson pushes it home. Ball shot from Timpson, right here. Waiting, and then Timpson just times it perfectly. Gets a little separation from Dolson. And this is the best vertical on the team. And Cunningham reads the passing lane, comes up with a steal. Cunningham pulls up, launches, and hits. Danis pops free. Sidestep handoff Cunningham, who splashes home a triple. If you need more videos like this video, and subscribe this channel.